For years, Activated Lindsay was something Summer House viewers braced themselves for. Now, they can't get enough. After a decade of unforgettable feuds, messy breakups, and some of reality TV's most iconic one-liners, Lindsay Hubbard is finally having the last laugh. The star is in the midst of a full-blown renaissance as fans who once questioned her are now celebrating her unfiltered takes, viral reunion moments, and unapologetic social media clapbacks. It's validating after so many years of having my character attacked. Hubbard. Mother Hubbard to her stands says of getting her long-awaited flowers. People finally understand me. They're like, oh, okay, Lindsay's a strong, hard-working girl who doesn't take from anyone. The newfound support comes after one of the most transformative and turbulent chapters of her life. In the span of 2 years, Hubbard, 39, endured a broken engagement to co-star Carl Radke, welcomed daughter Gemma, now 18 months, navigated another brutal split weeks after giving birth, and balanced single motherhood while filming not one but 2 Bravo series. As if that weren't enough, she also found herself with a front-row seat to the reality TV scandal of 2026, as it was revealed that Amanda Babatula had secretly been dating her best friend, Ciara Miller's ex West Wilson, behind everyone's back. The revelation set off a firestorm that fractured friendships, dominated headlines, and left everyone asking, what's next for Summer House? The good news, the show, which just scored its first Emmy nomination, and Hubbard are coming back, and she says she's finally feeling like herself again. You can always tell when something's a bit off, Hubbard says of navigating life as a newly single first-time mom. Now I'm firing on all cylinders. Need proof? Just look at the tough love she gave Batula in the Summer House Aftermath episode. I'm like, it, she says. I don't care anymore. I say what I feel. Hubbard tells Us Weekly more about her triumphant return for Season 11 of Summer House. I am so back, baby. Her spin-off in the city and her recently stacked dating roster. Congrats on the Emmy nod. How did you react? I screamed, and I ran a lap around my apartment. I texted Kyle, and Carl on a group text first, then our editors and our executives. My messages were filled with a lot of caps, exclamation marks, and extra letters. This has been a good year for you so far. Do you feel a shift? I do. It's a culmination of so many things. I had a heavy couple of years, going through breakups. I became a mom and did back-to-back TV shows. There was obviously a big scandal in the middle of it, which was very consuming. But there were some positives that came out of it. I've gotten lighter. Was there a specific moment when you felt something lift? I started feeling like myself a few months ago. I said, okay, I'm in a good groove. I have my mom cadence down and scheduling with Gemma and work. You seem to have less of a filter. I say what I feel, and if you don't like it, don't follow me. In the beginning with the scandal, we couldn't really say anything. We had to wait for the reunion. So Threads and Instagram were my outlets. I do feel activated in a really positive way. I'm also goofy and funny, and I've obviously found my softer side since having Gemma. We can be all of these things. That's why I'm here and why we've been here for 10 years. People are seeing a more well-rounded version of you. You have me on Summer House, which is my fun weekend vacation side, and then on In the City, you see my everyday life. I'm the girl who works my ass off day in and day out, sometimes 7 days a week, in being a mom, but I'm also that fun, young-hearted person in Kyle's DJ booth, fist-pumping and being the hype woman. You look amazing. What are you doing workout-wise? It's hard, because my focus is being a mom, working, and then trying to fit in a date, so working out has taken a back seat. For me and Kyle, it's like the less sleep we get, the more drinks we consume. Somehow, things go in the opposite direction, in a positive way. How are you feeling about turning 40 in August? I feel so good about entering my 20 times 2 decade. I don't feel 40. 50 years ago, everyone who was 40 looked 80 with gray curly hair, like perms and rollers and stuff. We don't look like that anymore. I am happy to be leaving behind all of the heartbreak of my 30s, which was a journey that took my entire 30s to figure out. That's the one area of my life that I'm more cautious moving through because I have Gemma. Is it comforting to feel like you've figured so much out at this point? It's comforting and exciting. I've been burned in a lot in my relationships, but I'm so glad none of them worked out. I have the love of my life with Gemma, and if I'm going to make another big decision, like a full-blown relationship, I'm going to take my time figuring that out. Is it hard to trust men? Men are interesting creatures. I try not to take my past traumas into any of my next relationships. Are you looking for love? I'm enjoying not being locked down. I'm already locked down as a mom and at work, so I don't have the energy to commit fully to any one person. You've talked about having a roster of guys. Do you have one now? Great. Now they're all going to see this and break up with me when they realize they're not the only ones. This is why it's hard to date, because I have to answer questions like this. I'm working on the roster. A lot of them are long distance right now, and I like that. It seems like you have that with country singer Dustin Lynch. We saw you guys hang out on In the City. Do you prefer long distance because the guys can just come and go? I would love for them to come and go. Dustin and I are just friends. I love that guy. He's such a great person. Frank Acosta, co-founder of Manhattan Milk, aka, is long distance. He lives here, but he also lives in Miami, and he travels so much for work. But we talk every day. He also sells tequila. I always say, baby needs milk, mama needs tequila. So he's a great fit. You're open about sex and how you waited a long time after having Gemma. What's the latest with that? I'm not a virgin anymore. Now I'm like, okay, when's the next time? I've always been a very confident, sex-positive person. I bought condoms, so that's good, and I know when I'm ovulating at all times, so it's a no on those days. But I haven't really had that much sex. It's quite a tragedy. Do you think you'll eventually be ready for something serious again? I do. I love companionship. I love operating as a team, probably from all the team sports I played growing up. I would love a partner that fits well into my life. I'm not looking for that right now. But I've come out of the fog and I have more clarity on where life is going for me and Gemma. How do you meet guys? I'm not on the dating apps and I don't really go out to bars for funsies, so it really does take like someone setting me up. Or I'll reconnect with someone I have history with. Do potential partners have to be okay with being in the public eye? 100%. I don't want to be in a position where I have to choose between a guy and my career, so I'm very clear from the beginning that if you want to be in my life, you have to be okay with me being in the public eye and filming with me because it's my real life. How is co-parenting with your ex? We're in such a great place, better than we've ever been, and he's such a great father. And her relationship with him is so special. We communicate very well, so we're nailing co-parenting at the moment. Hopefully, it stays that way. You guys split shortly after Gemma was born. What was that like? Anybody who's had a kid can understand what life is like 6-7 weeks postpartum. A breakup and transitioning very quickly into co-parenting and mediation and trying to work out custody and finding apartments that are but not too close. It was a lot.